Get ready with your popcorn, because today's story will blow your mind. Then Noah rode his horse out of the valley he had never left, charging through the tunnel into the unknown adventure. As Noah entered the jungle, he spotted thick smoke rising in the distance and decided to check it out, only to accidentally tumble into a giant pit. I'm not one of them. You figure it out properly. They killed my dad and stole everything from my village. I followed those bad guys to make sure Noah's the good one. Red Star. Red Star slowly lowered his weapon, explaining that his village was also destroyed by the mask gang, saying, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a bad guy, I'm just a person asking the stars for help. What the tragedy. Why was he asking the stars for help? Because a few days ago, Noah and Rocker were on the hunt for their people, with Noah's little sidekick following closely behind. To fill his belly, Noah kept inching closer to them, and when Rocker saw her, he was so shocked that he even shared his food. Thus, they started to bond, but Noah kept his distance from humans due to his father's past. So Rocker shared tales of human and star history, telling Noah about their ancestor Caesar living with humans. Caesar cared about humans, and while Rocker found it unbelievable, he still legally shared every detail with Noah. The next morning, when Noah was ready to leave, Rock insisted on tagging along, but Noah was reluctant, thinking humans moved way too slowly. After saying that, Noah quickly mounted his horse and galloped away, but Rock didn't want to just abandon him, so she decided to bring Noah along, and thus the three companions embarked on an exhilarating adventure together. After a long trek, they stumbled upon a human in the jungle, leaving Rock stunned. Were humans not extinct after all? Noah seemed to lag behind everyone, thinking there were way too few humans here. He just wanted to find his mum and kin, while Rocker chose to stay behind. Rocker stayed to care for Noah and the humans. After farewell, Noah left, realizing Rocker wasn't following. It seemed Rocker wanted to follow him, but was pulled back by Red Star. Suddenly, a horn blast sent the drinking animals into a panic. Masked gang troops showed up again, and at the Star Leader's command, the Star soldiers flooded in, treating humans like they were animals for capture. During the chaos, Noah and Rocker got separated, and the Star soldiers quickly surrounded the crowd. Frantically, Noah bolted toward the shore, with Star soldiers hot on his heels as Noah happened to witness it. Realizing the urgency of the situation, Noah prepared to save the day while the Star Leader glared at his incompetent subordinates. Rocker dashed to Noah, only for the Star Leader to decide to catch Noah himself. Noah scurried through the grass to avoid being seen, but failed. More and more stars surrounded him, and it looked like he'd be caught. What an absolutely terrible impression this was, and he felt like he was almost caught. However, at this very moment, he suddenly heard Noah's voice, prompting him to immediately expose himself and ask for help. Noah and the Star Leader rushed towards Noah, while Noah sprinted desperately, just managing to leap onto his horse before the Big Star could grab him. But the Big Star clutched at Noah's horse, and without hesitation, Noah kicked him down. Just as Noah was about to escape with Noah, a Star cavalryman came chasing after them. In an attempt to attack Noah with a stun rod, he unexpectedly let it fall behind Noah, which caused the Star to stand there with wide eyes, filled with astonishment at the sight. To confuse the enemy, Rocker intentionally slowed down the horse, and after this successful escape, he noticed Noah looking moody. Noah occasionally looked up, and Rocker curiously asked him what was wrong. Noah replied. Moments ago, Noah actually spoke up. Rocker thought he was joking around. Noah continued, saying, there are even more humans like me. Rocker and Noah were immediately shocked. Noah explained that his mother taught him to stay quiet to stay safe, but Noah felt deceived. Just as Noah was complaining, Rocker interrupted, asking, where's your mother now? Noah barely held back tears, telling them his mother was no longer around. Oh, I'm all alone, Rocker said, but now that we have each other, you'll never be lonely again. To ease the awkward tension, Rocker made an excuse to leave, feeling like fate was tying them together. At that very moment, They deeply mourned the absence of their mothers while their gaze was fixed intently on Noah shivering. Noah handed over his mother's blanket, warming his heart. That night, inspired by Noah, he fixed his weapon. Noah didn't want the stars to get smarter, but guided, they found the masked gang's hideout. But little did they know, they were already ambushed at the very moment they happened upon a precarious wooden bridge. The big star leader materialized in front of them again, and it was too late to retreat. Then a star soldier ambushed Noah, and Rocco hurried over to help out. Just then, another star seized the opportunity to capture Noah, who fought back fiercely, causing both of them to plunge into the river. The fallen star was swept by the current, but fortunately Noah grabbed a bridge hanging net. Meanwhile, Rocco, unable to think of anyone else, rushed to the bridge's edge to rescue Noah, only to see the rope snap. Rocco did his best to push Noah to safety, yet the current swept him away. Noah helplessly watched his friend in danger as the Star Knight slowly approached, wielding his weapon and making the threat loom larger. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and lend us your support and cheer us on.